Hi, everyone. Hi, good morning and good afternoon and also good evening if you are living in East Coast. So this is the first time anyone Python season number 1. It's almost a half of the season 1. So today we are going to start the Python program with Karel. So before we start, just like the last time, please mute your audio and also turn on your camera. Then me and the TA can identify who you are. And also please use your full name. So otherwise, in case you may be kicked out, because we try to keep the Zoom meeting safely. So please use your full name and the video on, and also mute audio. That is the basic etiquette. And also during the class, if you have any questions, we have 2 TA. One is Unji. So you can find Unji somewhere. And also we have Trinity. Are you there? Oh, yes. So good to see you again. And you can ask the question to the TA, Trinity, or the Unji. You can send the public message or the private message. Not all your question will be answered. So please, because it's just an hour meeting, then we cannot take care of everything. So as I suggest you, if you have any question, please check the email first. I send out the email, for example, the Zoom meeting, the link, or anything that we are going to use the file. So please check the email that I send out right after the previous class. The next thing is, if you have any further question that cannot be solved from the email, the best way, do you remember what is my suggestion? If you have any question, what is the first thing you can do? You can type the answer. Anyone? Please use Google search, okay? So Google is much better than me, so and sometimes better than TA. So please try to find the answer from the Google first. That will be really, really helpful. Even during this season 1 Anyone Python, I'm going to sometimes use the Google search if I cannot answer your question, or if I cannot find a way. So that is still when I teach the class in college and graduate school and even PhD research, I use the Google search a lot. Google is not just the Google search engine, it's kind of the pack of the knowledge from the worldwide everywhere. So please use the Google search. Then you can email me, so I don't suggest to contact the TA, but you can email me. So then at the time, so please be patient. I cannot answer everything at one time. So please be patient. Also, last minute, I cannot answer for your question, like 10, 15 minutes before the class begins. So probably I'm preparing the class. Okay, let's start today's lesson. So before we start the stretch, so because today we have a lot of things to do. Okay, so and left-hand side. And also right-hand side. Here, in Connecticut, I'm in Connecticut. So today's temperature is over 80. So it's almost the summer like here. But still, we cannot go outside. The Connecticut is one of the 2 states. Still, the very strict stay at home. So please stay safe. Okay. So today, we are going to finally, last 2 weeks, we installed the Python and PyCharm, and also we learned about the Karel. Karel is our friend to learn about the Python. But don't be confused. Karel is not Python. Karel would like to help us to learn the Python. Maybe season 2, we are going to throw away the Karel. You will not see Karel for your entire life. Okay, so Karel is just the helper for us during the season 1. Okay. It's very rare the sound outside from my home, but usually it's very quiet. Okay, so Karel is not the Python, but it will help us to learn how to learn how to code the Python. Okay, so we use the Karel. So before we start today's lesson, I'd like to quickly review what is Karel. Okay, so then to do that, I'm going to change my whiteboard. Okay, so let's see whether. Okay, so we are done for this one. So what is a Karel? So Karel is actually a robot like this shape. Okay, then it has the two legs like this, but it can move. So Karel can do a very basic thing, move. So move what? So actually the Karel live in the Karel world. So the Karel world is a rectangular style, the grid. So it has number of columns, just like if you go to the New York City, the Manhattan. So it has the avenue. It's like the avenue. So then like this, this. And also Karel world has the street, like this, like this. So it's like the kind of a street and the avenue intersection. The Karel move this is called the corner. It's an intersection between the street and the avenue. So for example, if this one is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and so this is the initial position. The Karel's initial position 1, 1 here. Then as a default, Karel is facing to the east. This is the east. This is the west. Sorry. And this is the north. This is the south. Karel move to, if we use this one, the action, the move, the Karel move to the next, like this. Then the Karel also can turn left. So which means it can the 90-degree counterclockwise rotate like this one. If Karel turn left, it will be like this. Okay. So then the moving to the facing to the other side. So in this case, if you turn let the Karel turn left, then the Karel move to the north like this. Then the Karel can move anywhere from here. So if you want to go to the 3,3, then you can move, then turn left and move like this. So inside the Karel world, you can let the Karel visit anywhere. So that is the left turn. So please don't forget, we need to use the parenthesis, okay? After the command, like the activity, move, parenthesis, left turn, parenthesis, okay? So let me explain later why we use such the weird thing. And also, Karel can two more things. So Karel is very boring inside just if Karel is moving inside the Karel world. So another thing is called the beeper. So beeper is like the diamond-shaped cone. This is a cone. So the Karel can do two more things. So one is the pick, beeper. Another one is a put, beeper. So put beeper means where the Karel is. So Karel can put the cone on the position. And if Karel want to pick, if there is, so Karel can pick up the cone. So there are only 4 things. One, move, and another one is left, and third one is pick, and first one is the put, beeper. Please remember this basic thing, what Karel can do. Then we practice to control, to do something with the Karel in the website. At that time, we used web IDE. Do you remember what is the IDE? What is the IDE?
It's like a special thing for Python.
Chatting box. So then we can share a lot with the others.
Yeah, IDE is
So
like
if
this.
you web, the IDE means it's an integrated development environment, which means so we can use Python program. We can develop, we can code, we can do something with a Python program using this IDE. So first time we used the web IDE. Do you remember that we visited the Stanford where the Karel was born? So Stanford that website, then we can practice the play with the sandbox of the Karel world. So, but it's not very powerful. So nobody uses such a web IDE. So instead, the last class, we installed the what? Do you remember? We installed. Anyone? So we installed the PyCharm. So PyCharm is the program software by which we can code something, we can develop something, we can do anything for Python program language. Okay, so it's more professional. It's not just a playground. It's really professional, the program. So we are going to use the PyCharm because the web IDE, we cannot change the code. It's not very powerful. So we cannot do what we want for the Karel. So from now on, because the last time that we installed the PyCharm, so from now on, we don't have to go to the website. So instead, we are going to use this PyCharm. Okay, so this is a quick review what we have done so far. So we'd like to practice one more time how we can start the PyCharm. So still, as I introduced, there are two major operating system, computer operating system. One is anyone? The Mac, yes, very nice. And another one is Windows. They are different, but for the PyCharm is almost the same, but slightly different. So some of the students still confused how to start the Python. So today I'd like to start today's study with first the Windows, then another one is the Mac again. Then after that, I'm going to use my operating system, which is the MacBook, to use the PyCharm for the Karel. Okay, so then let me stop to share the whiteboard. Is there? Okay, this is my desktop. So can you see the desktop? Not yet. So can you see my desktop? Yes, okay. Yes, very nice. Okay, let me start with this. This is my virtual machine Windows. I don't use a lot, but for this class, I make it alive. So we are going to use this. So how can you start PyCharm on Windows? Always use the search, the bar, bottom left, and type the PyCharm. So we install the PyCharm, the community edition, so click it. If you know how to start your PyCharm, you can start anytime. So it looks like it takes some time. Let me check it again. So meanwhile, I'm going to start my MacBook PyCharm also because it looks like it takes some time. So on Mac, so you can click your icon if you have. Otherwise, you can use the Spotlight search and type the PyCharm CE. Okay. So I have the Yes. So this is my PyCharm window on the Mac. So let me check it again. What happened? It looks like it doesn't start. I don't know what happened on the virtual machine. Let me. I think that today the Windows virtual machine doesn't help me, so I'm not going to use this one. Instead, I'm going to explain how to use the PyCharm on my MacBook. Okay, so it's mostly same, but I'm going to explain the little difference from the Windows. Okay, so there are two ways to use the PyCharm. One is to create the project, which means you are going to create a new project. So by clicking this button. So last time we create the test one. So if you already create how to create the test one, it's totally fine. So from now on, so I asked you to create the folder, like the anyone Python on the desktop. If you create the anyone Python folder, so you are going to use this folder. If you do not create this folder, please create this folder on your desktop. Okay, so from now on, I'm going to explain based on this anyone Python folder on your desktop. You can use the other folder, but if you use the all different location, I cannot explain so easily. So please use the folder from now on. So let's create the new project by clicking this. So you can specify, because it's a new project, you can specify where is the location of your new project. So if you as you can see, it's the something users, the lead desktop, the anyone Python. So if you have the different location, please click the folder icon right hand side. Then, if you are using Windows, Windows show the File Explorer. And if you are using Mac, so it's probably like this. Then click the Find Your Desktop. Okay. Under the desktop, you have the anyone Python. Okay. Anyone Python. So then, please create a new folder. So new folder is the episode 4. So I'm going to create it can be any name, okay? So you can create a new folder under anyone Python, okay? If you do not have anyone Python under the desktop, please create it. If you already create, so under the anyone Python, please create a new folder. This folder is your project. So create, then open. Then if you see the new project option, please select the existing interpreter. So if you do not specify if you do not install the Python, you cannot use the PyCharm this time. Please go back to the previous class and install the Python, then select that Python. If you cannot find anything over here, click this right-hand side button and go to the system interpreter. Then click either this one or. This is what we have done the last class. So then here you can find the location of the Python 3 point something. So let me change it because I have the new version. Yes, this one is better, the Python 3 or Python 3.8. So please find the Python, then okay, and create. Then it may take a time because it creates a new project under the episode 4. Okay, then it's ready. Then you can click here, nothing because it's a new project. Then we can start the Python project by clicking. You can click the right click, or so you can see the new and select the Python file. Or so if you go to the menu, on the menu file, and it doesn't show the menu, so we can use the new and the Python file and create here the test. Test. Then you are ready. Then we can start the first program. Hello world. Then to run the program, we can use run menu and click the run and click test. You can see the output. So this is a quick review of what we have done the last time. This is the one way to use the PyCharm. Okay, so let's close this one. We are not going to use the map way. So instead, what we're gonna do is we are going to use the existing file and folder to create a new PyCharm project. So to do that, from now on, this is a new thing. So please pay attention. So I send the file, or if you do not receive the file, please, I'm going to copy and paste the location. So please download the file here. Let me show you the email. So this is the email that I sent yesterday. Then you can find the anyone Python E04.zip file. Okay, then click the download. So you can see the downloaded file, the show in Finder, or if you are using the Chrome on the Windows, it's also under download. You can see this file, anyone Python E04 file. Then move this one into the anyone Python. So copy this one or save this one into anyone Python. So anyone Python means it's the folder under desktop. So from now on, when I'm saying the anyone Python folder, that means it's under the desktop. You create the anyone Python. Under the anyone Python, please save this zip file. Okay, then double click, or if you click the button, then you can see the uncompress. So please uncompress this file, then finally you can see the any Python E04 folder. Then under the folder, we have the Karel project file. Okay, so one more time, please download the file from the email. So email that I sent yesterday, and download this file, or save the file into the anyone Python folder here. Okay, so anyone Python folder, so you can download the zip file, then unzip or uncompress. Okay, uncompress this here. So let me explain let me quickly change the here. So this file, the zip file has any one, the Python, any Python E04. So this is a folder. This folder should be any one Python, the folder. So under the any1 Python folder, we have any Python E04 folder. This folder has the two directory. One is the Karel. Another one is the word. So you don't have to worry about this folder, okay? This will be useful for our practice. Instead, you can find the first Karel.py file. So this is the file that we are going to handle and modify and open using the PyCharm. So you don't have to worry about this Karel and the word folder. Instead, we are going to use this first Karel.py file. However, the Windows user has one more, any Python E04 folder in between. So do not use this folder. So when I'm going to create a project, please select the innermost, so most inside any Python E04 folder. So let me go back to our so this is our PyCharm, and we have the any1 Python folder like this. Then we already download the file and unzip. So please click open. So here we are not going to create a new project. Instead, we are going to open existing project. Where is it? We already download. Okay. So then select the desktop, any1 Python folder, then any Python E04. So if you are using Windows, so please be careful. There's another any1 folder, any Python E04 folder. So click and select the innermost, most inside the any Python E04 folder. Okay, select this, then open. Then if you click this button, then you can see the Karel folder and also Word folder. So there is a Karel folder, there is a Word folder, but you don't have to worry about. So we are going to use this first Karel.py file. So can you follow me? So please, I'm going to give the couple of more minutes so whether you can follow me. So if you are ready to do the first Karel program, please thumbs up. Please give me thumbs up how many of you can follow me. Okay, they're very nice. So please give me the thumbs up if you can follow me. Okay, so let me explain the one more time. So this is the Python. We are going to start. So from now on, if I send the file, the zip file, please unzip under the anyone Python folder. So this is the unzip anyone Python folder. You can see any Python E04. Next time, it will be E05, the 6, something like that. Okay. So to open the Python project that I sent, click open. So you can see the file explorer or finder, then click desktop. Always go to the anyone Python folder that you create, then select this folder. If you can see one more any Python E04, please select the inner right hand side, the rightmost the any Python folder. Okay, so you can select this, then open. Then your PyCharm, open the any Python E04 folder. Okay, so then we are ready. This time, click first Karel.py file. Then you are able to see the first real Python program. Okay, so this is a real Python program. So you probably watched the movie where the hacker is writing something. This is a kind of similar thing. Okay, programmer or the developer, the computer scientist, they are using this kind of the program to develop the program or code. So let me explain this Karel program, how this Karel program is organized. So first, you can see that there are 3 parts. Okay, so one is this part. Most of the Python program, you can see something import. So anyone, what does the import mean? Anyone? Import means anyone? Library, very nice. Use the import plugin, got it? Anyone? Yes, so import means bring to me. So in the trade, so import and export. Import means, so we can bring something to me, right? So we are going to bring the existing, the Python program. So for example, Karel is not our program. Somebody, Stanford University, someone developed the Karel program. Okay, so we try to use the existing program in the Python program. At that time, you can import everything. When you see the asterisk in the computer program, it's everything. So all thing, everything I try to import. About what? Karel. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the details. Where are they? What are they? So don't worry right now. So just understand that this the first, whenever we are using the program or other library, so we should import. So if you delete this line, so you cannot use the Karel. Karel will not play with you. So please keep this line. Then, so second part is the DEF and the main part. So this is the area where we are going to type and code in this part. So mostly we don't touch anything here. We don't touch anything here. Instead, you are going to write something in the main. So question, do you remember last time this and this? This is called, anyone who remember? This is called indentation. So indentation means is we are going to use the same, the size of the blank here. So we are going to use the full space or one tab. It's the same thing. It's called indentation. The reason is that, so when you type your code, like the main, whatever here, so computer should know where is your code, this much, and where is the end. So to specify, that is called the block, okay, which is called the block. So main block is until the same indentation. Okay, so let me clear this. So if you see the colon here, colon means block is starting. Okay, so your program starts here, but not here. So after indentation, always I'm going to ask every time. So what is the indentation? It's a block. How many space? 4 space. Always the same space, the same space, the same space. 4 space and 1 tab. So you can forget everything today, but except this. So Python use the block after colon. Okay, so if you see the colon, that means there should exist block. So this block is the same indentation. So how many? The space, 4 space, or 1 tab. So either way is fine. So you need to, so Python is a very straightforward, it's a very easy to use, but you need to follow the rule to do that. At the time, one of the most important rule is this block. Okay, so that is the main block. Then this part you don't have to touch. Actually, this is the first function to run the main. Okay, so like this. So we are not going to change anything here. Instead, we are going to use this main block. Okay, then one more thing. You can see that this triple quotation mark. Triple quotation mark. So triple quotation mark is the same as, do you remember last time what is the hashtag? Do you remember what is a hashtag? Ignore, yes, which means it's an explanation. So hashtag means, so if you type the hashtag, for example, so hashtag, this is too hard, so to understand. So you can type anything here. So but this will not be executed. So this is not program. This is just for the explanation. This is called the command. Command. But command, you can use every line the hashtag. So if you are using triple quotation mark, it's a starting and end. If you see the green part is not actually the code, programming code. Okay, it's just the explanation. It's also command. So command, there are 2 ways. One is line by line hashtag. And second, if you comment entire block, you can use the triple quotation and another triple quotation like this. Here and here. So if you see the comment, so just ignore. Okay. So then, which means in this code, the only import and main and the execution. So from now on, we are going to add our command, the activity instead of pass. So please delete the pass later. So we are ready. So we are going to run this program. How to run? So as we learned the last time, the menu, there's a run and run. Then this is the first Karel. then you will see this window. Okay, so why don't you, I will give the one minute. So why don't you run your first Karel program and see whether you can have this window or not. So please open your PyCharm, then open the zip file, the unzip file, any Python E04, then run the first Karel program. So let me show you how to run the program again. So there, as I mentioned the last time, there are several different ways. One is you can use, oops. So first one is you can use here, the green button. And also you can use the green button over here. Also you can use the right click on the file and find the run. Also you can see the green button over here. Also all of them are fine. So you can run your program from the menu or directly here and click it. Run first Karel, then you will see this window. Okay, so if you can see this window, please give me the thumbs up. So let me see how many of you are following me. So if you can follow me, please give me the thumbs up, or you can click the emotion. So okay, so very nice, Timothy and Angie and Felix, very nice. Okay. If you cannot follow me, please watch the video again after this class and step by step. So please try. It's not the rocket science. You definitely can follow. This is the first time. If you can successfully start this program, the next step is really easy. So don't worry too much. Okay, then. Do you remember the first task that we solved the last time? So that is let me use here. So Karel is right now here. So we are going to pick up the cone, the beeper here, and move to this position. So our goal is move the Karel from here to here, and we pick up the beeper. This is our first task. So let's try to solve that problem. Okay, so let me create our drawing, and then so this is the playground. Under the main. So please delete the pass. Pass means it's the stop. So we don't need the pass. So instead, the first we need to move one time. So move, right? Then after we move, we need to pick beeper. Please type while you are watching, then move again. So first move and pick the beeper and move. So that's our first task. So move, pick beeper, and move. So let's see whether this is working well or not. So how to run? So you can use this button or this button, any button. So I'm going to click this one and run first Karel. So you can see the same program. Then click run program. Yay! So we can Karel solve the first problem. First problem is pick the beeper and move to the 3, 1 position here. Okay, so let me reset the word and slow a little bit and run program again. Okay, so this is our first task we solved the last time. Anyone who solved the problem, please give me your name to the chatting box, then I can see who did. Anyone? Amanda, Julie, very nice, yeah. And Hyungmin, very nice. And you did, and Sean did, Felix, very nice. Okay, then little bit more difficult problem. It's not actually difficult. So next problem, why don't you try? So we try to let the Karel pick up the beeper, and let me use the annotation. Okay. So first, go to here, pick the beeper. Then go to here, because this is the word. You cannot get into the word. It will be crashed. So we need to turn to the north, turn left, and go to here. And this position we try to put beeper here. And going to this position, 6,2 position. So this is our destination. Then while the Karel is moving, move the beeper to this position. Okay, can you solve that problem? Please try to solve this problem one more time. So we are going to move this Karel to here. While Karel is moving, pick up the beeper and put the beeper this position. Okay. So I think that it takes an hour. Those who do not know the Python, but you guys are so smart. I think that you can solve the problem within a minute. Please try to solve the problem by yourself. If you see the Karel is moving by following your program, it's amazing. It's fantastic. Please try. Do not just watch. Okay, it's a waste of your time. If you watch this video or the lecture only, it's just a waste of time. Okay, please try to type something. Even though error is totally fine. As I suggest, so the more error you get, the better skill you will have. Please try. Okay, if you don't try, there's no way to fix the problem. Okay, so somebody already did. The Hyungmin already did. The Katie, oh no, not yet. Okay, the Sean and Sabine and Elliot game, very nice. Okay, very nice. So let's solve the problem together. So let me clear and this. So I'm going to delete everything. So as I mentioned, so either tab or full. So if you type the move here, for example, it will be error because this move is not part of the main. So you need to use this move. So move. Then we need to pick the beeper. So this is a pro tip. If you are using the PyCharm, PyCharm suggests the proper name of the function here, the pick beeper. You can just click, then you don't have to type everything. It will be safer. So please use this way, okay? But if you don't want to, you can just type pick and move. Then what is the next one? Anyone can help me? So move, pick, beeper, and move. What is the next? Anyone? Nobody. Turn left, right. Very nice. Turn left. So you can see the turn left is suggested. Let's see. Turn left. So you can use this or type. Turn left. Then what will be the next? Move up. So it's just a move because the Karel is rotated and move up. Then what is the next? Turn right. But unfortunately, Karel does not have idea, turn right. Instead, we need to turn left 3 times. Very nice, Ellie and Amanda, Julie, very nice. So we need to turn left. It's really boring. We need to type anyway. Oops. So let me copy and paste. Turn left, turn left, turn left. Then that means it's a turn right. Okay? Then move. Then next thing is, anyone? Amanda? Yes, put beeper. We need to put beeper. Then one more step is a move. And anything else? Yes, it's move again. So next step, just check it. Okay, run. Let's see this. Run the program. Pick, turn left, 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 left. Move, move. Yes. Oops. It's wrong. So actually it's supposed to be here, right? So our task, Karel should put the beeper over here and move it again. So this is not correct. So what we need to do is we need to fix the problem, okay? Which is called what? Debugging. So we need to debug. So we need to move one more time here, right? So move, move, then put beeper and move. Make sense? I think so. We can try. Just run the program. See what's going on. So we need to run the program. Pick, rotate, 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 and put. Yay! Finally, we are done. Okay. Anyone who did? I think there were a lot of you already did. Very nice. Okay, so this is our first Karel task. You successfully solved the problem. So if you want, you can try a lot of things. Just here why not? We turn left first and move. So you can put anything. So here, this is another most important part of today's lesson. When you see this code, I code like this. Anyone else? Anyone else? So who solved the problem differently? Okay. Wow. So your cat, the kitty cat, actually stepping on the keyboard. So anyone? So in my case, when I see this code, my own code, it's really bothering me. So if you see this part, turn left, turn left, turn left. So this is really annoying me. So why not make the turn right instead of turn right? Whenever we turn right, we need to turn left, turn left, turn left 3 times. It's really confusing. So any way to solve this kind of thing? So as I said, computer science guy, the programmer really hates such a repeated job. So we'd like to simplify this. How can we make this as the new Karel activity like the turn right? Okay, if we can make the turn right, so we don't have to type the 3 times turn left. Instead, it will be like this. Turn right. It will be nice. However, there's no turn right. If you run this program, it will be error. Let's try. You can see it's crashed. Karel crashed because there is no turn right. So we need to create a turn right. So this time, there is a way of creating your own the activity Karel can do, which is called the function. So how to create such a new function? DEF. Anyone who can guess what's the meaning of DEF? Define. Yes, very nice. As I said, computer science programmer is very simple. It's not complicated. DEF means definition. Definition of what? Turn right. Okay. Then don't forget, when you are using DEF, so always the colon. You have seen this one here. So main colon. Okay. Same thing. Turn right, parenthesis, and colon, always. Then colon means what? Anyone remember? It's a block. We need to start the block. The block means it belongs to turn right. So what is a turn right? Everybody knows. Turn right means 3 times of turn left. Oops, always mistake. Turn left and turn left. One more time and one more time, turn left. Yay, then this is the end. So if you see this, okay, this is the block. So we are going to define turn right. How? Turn right means turn left, turn left, turn left. Okay? So, which means when you are using the command, or this is called the function, so you need to define the turn right. Okay? Then, so when you define the new function, you can see always colon. Colon means the inside indentation is the same block. So whenever you call the turn right, this turn left, turn left, turn left will be run. So let's check. We can run this program. And slow and run the program. Pick, move, left, 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 left. Yay! Successfully turn right. Okay, so later, whenever we need to turn right, we can use anytime turn right. For example, here, I can put the turn right and the turn right and turn right and turn right. How many times? The 4 times. This is the same position. So if I run this, really fast, run, yes, too fast. You can see the turn right, turn right, turn right, and then go. So from now on, even first time when the Karel was born, there was no turn right, but we can create a new function, new activity, or new command, turn right, so by ourselves. Then we can make the Karel program very simple. That's the way of the programming. Programmer, the program, they really hate the complicated or the repeated job. Just to simplify. How to simplify? By creating such a function. Okay. So this is our test. Today's test. Please, if you couldn't follow this, please first time watch the video, recorded video, then open save the zip file and unzip. Then open that unzip file from your PyCharm and code by yourself. Please put as many activity and as many functions as possible and practice and play with the first Karel program. Okay, so before we end, I'm going to then today's polling. So thanks so much for your attending the episode 4 of the season 1 Anyone Python. This is a really fun program. So please keep working. Please be brave. Don't watch the video. Okay, that doesn't have anything. So please type anything and see what's going on. Your computer will not be cracked. Okay, no matter what function you run. Okay, so just type and do something. Okay, be brave. Then see what's going on. If you are not lucky, you will get a lot of error message. So that's fine. That will help you. By solving the problem, you can be better. So if you are lucky, so you solve the problem, that's great. So you can step forward and just try to solve the advanced problem. Okay. Thank you. And I'm going to stay the 10 minutes. So if you have any further questions, so you can ask. And we are going to have the episode 5 next week, Tuesday. At that time, we will solve the MUA, the challenging problem and fun, the stuff. Thank you. And stay safe and enjoy your weekend. Bye.
May I ask a question with my mic on, or would you like me to turn it off?
Hold on, let me finalize the lesson.
Okay.